the United States is in an interesting spot right now. I'm not going to get my mind all up in the thoughts of what the internet, like, the internet has you thinking that, like, a civil war is about to happen. But I'm over here in one of the most, it's been changed over here, revolutionary places or whatever in America. I'm in Berkeley. People are going about their normal day-to-day shit every day. No big protests coming down Telegraph. Nothing. But I will say, if shit does get crazy and people do start acting crazy and there is like some sort of civil situation, thing, I don't think it's going to be countrywide. I think it's going to be like a state thing. Like states are going to start individualizing or independing themselves. But what I got to say about the whole thing is I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be in a civil war type deal. Yeah, I do want things to change, the people in power, the authoritarians, to change or whatever, but like, it's all cause and effect, like, it's like the whole, so when Biden was president, it was like, search the borders, let everybody in, people should be able to be a citizen, then like hella fools were just coming in, thousands and thousands, like people were already coming in illegally, hella more were coming in because they could get a vote and fucking, or I don't know. And then this is the reaction to that. So it's like, boom, search the borders, bunch of foreigners just come rushing in out of nowhere. Now what's happening? It's terrible. But the other side was thinking the same thing. The Republicans who didn't want the search of whoever, the right, whatever you want to call it, that didn't want search the border and want people to get documented coming in, they were freaking out when people were just coming in illegally. People were dying. You don't care about those people, though. So the whole situation happening right now up there, and like little militant groups are starting to group up or whatever. It's like, I really don't want that. You know what I'm saying? I just want them to chill out. I want them to like be better trained and not be so trigger happy. You know what I'm saying? I don't want a whole revolution. I don't want everything. Like, we're lucky. We're so lucky in this country. And y'all forget how lucky we actually are that we don't have to carry a gun everywhere, literally. You know what I'm saying? To go to the store, to go get food. Like, there's people who live in that all the time, and they wish that they could live in such a peaceful place where it's like, there are police and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? That respond to calls. Yeah, sure, sometimes they take their freaking time responding to calls. That's lame. There's always going to be people in power who take advantage of their power. You can't get that out of humans. I wish you could, and I believe that you could eventually one day when, for some reason, all humans decide to become rational and helpful and not selfish. That'd be awesome. But that's not what it is. What it is people like to take advantage of power. You find out who somebody is by giving them power. All that, you know what I'm saying? I don't want a revolution. I don't want a civil war. I just want them to chill. You know what I'm saying? I just want them to chill. I don't want them killing fools. I don't want them so trigger happy. Friggin' idiots with guns. So I love you guys. I hope you stay safe. That's my thought. I don't want a revolution or a civil war. I just want them to chill. I just want them to relax. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy what they're doing. Absolutely. But y'all don't want civil war. Y'all don't want a revolution for real. Bombs, people actually dying all the time. People are dying in protest for sure. People who are interrupting federal activity are getting shot. That's crazy, right? But it's like everybody goes into it, and those guys go into it thinking that nothing's going to happen to them. They're idiots. Both sides are idiots. So I want everybody to chill, dude. Y'all are trying to stir up some crazy civil war or something, and people are actually going to die everywhere if you do that. I love you guys. I hope it chills out. I hope it it's just like a rise and then it goes back down. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, man. I just want y'all to stay safe. I love you guys. I want you to exist. I want us to change our ways, be better humans and stuff like that. But I don't want a civil war, man.